It's live,
They were
bro. We're
like,
going
these two,
live.
we're retards. They were like, you two are retards, man.
That's funny. So yeah, bro, like I was telling you, dude, the thing about Destiny 1 that it has and that Destiny 2 doesn't have is that element of surprise. So let's talk about the ending.
Nah,
What do you
that's
think about
gone.
the ending, bro?
Okay, there was, it was a high, it felt impersonal, you know? Like, you, okay, congratulations for nothing. Have a good day. Everybody walks off. They, they didn't have that, wow, look what I did, you know, type of thing. And it was no big reward. Here's your loot for beating the game. No trophy, no nothing. Just old-fashioned. Game over. Thanks for coming. You
So
know,
you
hey.
so you put the story in dry. What do you think about this ship? What do you think they met, or what do you think, like, what was their purpose? Or were you happy with the ending? Like I say, boom, you see a ship, triangle ship,
I
and then
actually. Oh man, wait a minute. You're talking about when the
after we defeat Goal.
after you defeated Crota, and then you got the sorry about that. Oh, see, this is me playing, man. I'm trying to play and talking.
You're talking.
I suck.
So
All
we
right,
this so
we're
we
gonna have fun.
so we
Let me
killed
pause up a
Goal.
second. I'm gonna stand right here. Hold on, my brain's just gonna chill out for a second. I'm gonna stand up here where everybody ports in at. All right, let's be clear. When you have so
So we killed Goal.
after we killed Gaul and everything was done, and we went back over there, and then they did you did it, and then they showed uh, the big ship, and then it let off that big light after it killed Gaul, and they were showing the after effects after that, and
Mhm.
how far the light went into the galaxy, and
Mhm.
then that's when you saw the triangle ships out there, the pyramid-like ships, and I'm gonna tell you. Everybody, all my hundreds of friends were like, holy crap, what's coming? Oh, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. Who is that? And we all started asking around. Everybody was enthusiastic. Couldn't wait to find out who that was and how is that going to come into the game? How is that going to play? And how's it going to play into the updates and everything else?
Yeah.
And what's coming? What weapons are going to be available? And what's going to be the exotics? Oh, let's get into this. I'm level 20, I'm level 14, I'm level 10. When you finish the game, congratulations. Oh, I can't wait. The enthusiasm was through the roof, through the roof. I had nobody who didn't have that high level of enthusiasm.
Mhm.
Then you get back and now you're at the tower. You're like, okay, so they rebuilt the tower. Cool, it's all different. That's fine. Then you get out there and you start doing the missions. It's like, okay. Then you get the same weapon 4 times. Like, what? Wait a minute.
Right.
Damn it. Here's okay, I'm really trying to get, as in my case, I was trying to get Sweet Business. Okay, I was
For
like, wow,
like ever.
okay.
I remember
I had
that.
yeah, forever. So I got the Cold Heart 6 times. Yay! I got the crazy hand shotgun 12 times. Yay! What the hell is going on? I got Sunbreakers of another 10 times. Yay! I'm like, okay. Wow, this is really getting to me. Then, I said, okay, well, I'll go do everything. As you know, I already 4v4 Crucible was a fail waiting to happen. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go do it because I was pretty good at it last time. I'm sure I'll be pretty good at it again.
Okay, so
Wow.
so far I have a few topics that we want to talk about. So we want to talk about, okay, let's go through the story, and then we'll go through the repetitiveness of getting the same items, and then we'll go to the PvP section of it. How about that?
Yeah, that's cool. That's
So,
cool.
okay, so what I was thinking about the ending, right after you kill Gaul and the ship comes out and all of that, I thought, man, the sound was like so awesome. Like that's
It was perfect.
like a
It was
creepy.
definitely.
I've never heard that sound before. Like, who the hell are these people? You know, because it definitely sounded like
Yep.
different ships, different engines, different all of that. But there's something that I kind of wished I saw. Because I would hate Destiny to be like this. Oh, it's just the Hive, or it's just Sabatun, where a lot of people are saying. I kind of wish I saw the shoulder, or a fucking leg, or a helmet. You know, I'm not trying to be dumb about it, but
Okay.
I want to see
No, you're not
who the
being
fuck
dumb.
is standing in the fucking ship. I mean, like, wah, then fucking ship activates, then maybe you hear a
Well,
voice, or something, you
can
know,
you
something that,
nothing? They gave you nothing but a ship
exactly.
turning on its lights. All right, now here's
Which
where
was
they gave too much for us to say to imagine. And really, when you give people too much to imagine, it creates what? False idealism, false hopes. Is it going to be Darth Vader? You know, I'm being silly, right? But I mean,
yeah.
look, and you start to think too much of it. You know, who is
But
he? Well,
but
we don't know, and it really was a scapegoat in many ways because
but
now maybe they
yeah.
hadn't even developed them yet.
But I
Maybe they
mean,
hadn't even put a face on it yet. You know?
even if it was Darth Vader, at least you'll hear him breathing, no?
Yeah, it's something. But they blew it. I mean, listen, man, listen.
Too much, guys. Too
They
much.
should have never let everybody fall back into the same bowl of crap that how Destiny 1 ended. The reason why Best Destiny 1 had lost all its players towards the end was that it was redundancy. Same crap, different day. Same crap, different day. Okay? So if it becomes same crap, different day, and that was what the Destiny 1 players who historically stayed with it a lot longer, now what? Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Now what? Now you took the same people who were already hanging close with Destiny 1 and extremely enthusiastic about Destiny 2, and you threw them back into the same bowl of garbage of the same redundancy, and now I think they're reaping the benefits of it. People are leaving. People are done. People are saying, look, you screwed me this time. I'm not going to sit here. And now all these other games are coming out too. Ah, man, I think, you know, right now they're eating from the same tree that Call of Duty ate from. And now Call of Duty is begging for its players back. They're not going to get them back. Nobody's going back to Call of Duty. Yet, this is where Destiny has headed. They pointed their nose at it and they're going full speed ahead. They made the mistake of saying and assuming that people were going to stand by and pay $250, $130 to then get in here and be treated exactly like they were at Destiny 1. And that in itself is the fail of it all. You can't ask people to endure the same thing while you make up. And I mean, they should have never took the Crucible down to 4. They should have increased the Crucible to 20v20. I mean, the PS4 could handle it. PS4 Pro, the Xbox, they could handle it. Do 20v20. Make it a hell of a fucking fight. Make the fight insane. Make it where you're just like, dang, this is difficult now. Now maybe
bro. Like even strikes, bro. Strikes should be like at least 4. I mean, I hate leaving that one friend out just because they won't add a 4th or they can't add like more shit in there. Like why? Why 3? Why? What's so special about number 3?
6? Why not do 6 slots and let it start at 3?
Why not 8-man raids? We don't have snipers anymore. We need more DPS. People, come on.
But look, if you let the slots, if you say here's 6 slots, 8 slots, but the raid will start at 3, or the Vanguard raid, the strike will start at 3. But if 8 people join, 8 people can be in there. You know. Yeah. It's too easy. You're telling me I'm talking about minor tweaks, but they did it. They cookie cut everything from the first one, bro. They were so lazy in the development.
So okay, so when I was talking about the development of Destiny 2 versus Destiny 1, and remember before we decided to do the live broadcast, we were talking about how Destiny 1 was terraforming and introducing new enemies, and all of a sudden, you know, we have a nice layout. You know, enemies fighting one another. You have Fallen fighting Hive. You know, then we were trying to avoid them, trying to find whoever the Traveler or Stranger was, and then she's introducing other enemies, and she says go back to the Garden, which is in Mars, and then we find Cabal there, and so on, so on, so on. And by the way, we're doing a strike.
I see. I've noticed that.
And then
if I stop myself from flipping over, but go ahead.
You know, and it's like, you know, we go to Mars, so we see the Cabal, then we introduce another enemy, and that's something that Destiny lost. They lost the element of surprise. So now we know what to expect. You know, we know, and that's, I guess, something that they might have understood from, or underestimated us, the players, as far as like, hey,
underestimated? You mean arrogantly forgot about?
I guess
Because
so,
that's
because
arrogance, man.
yeah, it's like they knew what we knew what we're gonna do. You know, these guys are out there to loot. You know, you had Kate saying there's gonna be lots of loot. Where is it, man? Where is it?
Oh no, they meant lots of the same thing 150 times over. That's what they forgot to tell you.
Oh man.
Oh, it's going to be lots of loot, all right. Oh, by the way, you're going to get the same gun 35 times, and that's sad, man. That's embarrassingly sad. For them to even believe that that was cool to do, to me, shows the arrogance. Okay, and that's how come I really think somebody needs to be really reprimanded strongly for their failure to put out a $1 billion game like this and then turn around and be like, oh, by the way, here's 90% of the old game right here. Oh, here's what I'm going to add. I'm going to add dogs. Yay.
Right.
I'm adding dogs, and I'm going to give you a couple of new looking guns, but basically dogs. Here you go.
Right. I mean,
that really...
I mean, I will say I dig the whole new look to things. I love that because, like I said, Destiny does a good job at not, you know, killing off the repetitiveness in a way, and I mean in a way like storyline and yeah, same enemies, same location, different storyline, and at least they try to do that. But as far as the same loots and stuff, like. I mean, yeah, they added these weapon mods, right? Like different damage. Why can't they just do like different like effects, like Firefly? You can add Firefly to any kind of weapon, or you know, why give us kinetic? Why do we have to waste our effing time? Sorry, guys, on going to find one glimmer and then, you know, I mean, yeah, okay, they give us a reason to use our glimmer more. Okay, I love the fact that you and I can have a different color, have the same armor, different color. Like, I love that. I fucking love that.
Okay.
But, I mean, weapons, come on. Kinetic, I mean, elements, why? I mean, leave the fucking weapon as it is.
Wait. Make it a stackable situation. How come the damn weapon isn't stackable? That's my problem.
What do you mean by stackable?
Look, weapon mod, once you clear it out and you put it on, that's only 5 points. If it was stackable, meaning it should be able to go up a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, and next thing you know, you've got a plus 20 on it. Well, that's totally different now, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand how come that's not acceptable. I mean, how easy can that be to just go ahead and set it up to be able to do everything necessary? It make your weapon customizable. Customability, and that customability is the difference between your weapon and my weapon, right? Instead, no, we don't do the customability, we just do +5.
Because I mean, one of the things that I like about Borderlands, right, is the fact that you can have different weapons. I mean, they all do different stuff. You know, why didn't they think of that?
Well, once again, we're back to that amazing level of arrogance that they actually believe that was okay. I don't get it. Because it doesn't, there's no way that they should have said to themselves, oh, we don't need to make this better. We're just going to bring this over from the other game. And I know that this takes a lot to make games. So I'm not going to act like this is something that's done in 2 weeks and it's over with, okay? But if you had the same, absolute same characters, no difference in the Vex, no difference in the Cabal, no difference in any of them at all.
The Cabals do have a difference, and the Hive do have a different look, and the Fallen, they kind of, I don't know, bro. I mean, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's definitely talk about that. You say appearance, right? I mean, I will fight with you on that one only because, I mean, I'm not gonna fight with you about it, but we're gonna have a discussion about it. Because I mean, okay. The only ones that don't have a freaking appearance is the Vex. I mean, look at them. They look exactly the same. Nothing has changed about them.
Come on.
But okay.
The only thing with the Cabal now are the little wolf dogs that come out to be like they're their sniper now.
So let's talk about
the dog.
Let's talk about every class. So we'll specifically let's stick on the Cabal. Okay, let's stick on the Cabal for now. And then we'll talk about every other class, and then I'll change the topic. Like, hey, we'll talk about Fallen, so we kind of stay organized there. What do you think about the Cabal? Talk to me.
Well, first of all, they're the meat of the game. The Cabal, without the Cabal, this game is easy, just mega easy, right? It's not even a challenge on here without the Cabal. They're the only ones that can actually take a licking and actually have a good fight.
Okay.
Only ones that you can't run up on and kill with one punch.
Okay, so
right?
talking about a fight, bro. Here's one thing I just thought about. The Cabal never invaded Earth, ever. Like, I'm talking never, ever were ever seen on Earth. In Destiny 1, there was no Cabals in Earth. Let me try to think here. Nope, they were in Mars. They were... I honestly cannot think of, but they were never on Earth. So suddenly, you have, for the first time ever, which of course Destiny 2 took place, the Cabals came here to take on the tower, which was unique. Throughout whole Destiny 1, they never did it. Not even a single scout, if it makes sense. So here you have Cabal doing the one thing they've never done before, is attacking us. And they look different, and they do look kind of crazier, you know. But I think it's because it is the Red Legion, you know.
Right. I hear the Red Legion issue, man, and everything, but I think they should have showed them get here. All right. They should have actually made it so that you go, oh, okay, that's how they got here. And although, yeah, I guess they did show them in many ways. Remember, I mean,
yeah, the trailers and all.
They did show them. I mean, when they did the invasion and started taking the that guy.
But I think what you're trying to say is what we were talking about as far as the Glimmer cards. Nothing in the Glimmer cards said that they had intentions to come here, except I guess Go or whatever decided to magically pop up and say, "I want your light."
See, that's my entire point in a nutshell. All right. Once you told me about this amazing storyline and I checked it out, wait a minute now, how the heck did that not get involved, right?
Yep, I think Destiny.
That absolutely makes no sense. Destiny, you showed me Book of Sorrows, and once I saw Book of Sorrows, I didn't understand how the heck is it that we haven't had anything close to that. But now that we know that Book of Sorrows was done by a third party, I'm even saying to myself, how the heck did they not get involved and show them already anyway?
Okay, so what I think you're trying to say, bro, and let me clear it up for you a little bit. What you're saying is, why didn't they have this storyline? Well, basically everything that we know then is okay. Well, I would say this: what we want, Destiny or Bungie, is that we want your awesome storyline that were in Glimmer cards to be an actual part of the story and gameplay. But I will say this Book of Sorrows is actually more like a, I don't want to say a Bible-ish kind of thing, but it's more of a kind of like something that was found and said there was an ancient past, and that's basically talking about the Crota and the sisters and all that. Not Crota, Oryx and the sisters. And so like I was telling you earlier, you know, that we wouldn't know about them if it wasn't in the game, but the way they implied in the game was not the best way. And you kind of, I mean, shit, I would want to see a fucking video about the sisters, you know, hey, long time ago, and then maybe introduce that and when the Taken King came out, you know what I mean?
Right.
But then why did they just...
But let's be clear now, once you fail to put that kind of stuff in, it's a failure as a whole. Wow, they got you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my entire point, is that, okay, hold on a minute. Why aren't we showing more content? I mean, the failure to do the content is, to me, the failure in itself. No content, no gameplay activity, well, it's all a lie, you know?
Well,
if I'm telling you this is the game you're getting, and I'm reading all these backstory, how the heck am I not seeing it in gameplay?
Okay. So
and that's where I'm here. That's what you gotta say. What the heck happened?
Yeah, and that's a funny, interesting thing though, that they said that in Destiny 2 they were not gonna imply the Glimmer cards, which I'm a little disappointed in because I love the Glimmer cards. Like I will go, I could be sitting at my job during my lunch break or whatever, and kind of reading that out and be like, hey, that's pretty cool. You know, I'm gonna go back home and see if I can do my own digging based off of what I just read. And it's something that you can do in Destiny 1, but not probably something you can do in Destiny 2 because they're taking that away. So, because I guess a lot of people are complaining, it's like, why am I getting this awesome story on the sideline? So maybe in Destiny 2 they will actually imply that. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. They won't be so arrogant, like you said. They'll give us more content in that aspect. Like, why are we getting Glimmer cards? Why can't they just introduce it to us, you know? Like,
Look, man, if I buy a video game and this is what you're telling me the storyline is, then I should be playing that. That's what I should be seeing. That isn't something that I need. I don't need you to show me and then give me nothing, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, let's go. That's what I should be seeing.
So in other words,
and that's my statement.
Whoever that awesome writer was should definitely be a development manager or supervisor, or you need to get paid more, buddy. And I don't think Bungie like me saying. And I don't think Bungie. I don't think Bungie like me saying that. Whatever.
We just got killed like idiots over here. But I tell you, I got him up. Oh, we gotta get these stars. In that regard, man, you gotta be looking at it saying, okay, wait a minute. How is it that this entire story in its totality, and all I'm seeing is go kill this boss? That's all I'm seeing in the storyline? I should be seeing the fragments. Who's it? Go get his lieutenants, go get his captains, strategical strikes, going in to get this guy, that guy, and kill this person. It should be all over. There should be 10 to 20 layers in this game that aren't being utilized. And that's where I have a problem.
Oh, I just took a massive fall damage. I don't know, bro. Think about it for a second. If they actually focus on that, do you think we'll have people like hate around? Like I mean, I'm being honest. Like if they focus more in that and they start storytelling more, would we have people like Kate out, like, you know, doing their awesome job? And
wait a minute. First of all, anytime somebody gets involved in these type of epic games, what they're looking for is content. Okay? All right. I want to be able to go do X, Y, and Z. I want to be able to go see X, Y, and Z. When you tell a person that this is supposed to be an epic game and all they can do is X, they can't do anything else, it gets old real fast, man. It gets old real fast. And to me, that's what it seems like it happened. You know, and that's not here. I don't think I'm here to judge it and be, oh, well, you know, I'm the only one that's saying this. I'm saying, here I am playing this, and what's the purpose of me playing? What's the purpose? I just got stomped off the wall. What's the? Oh, I just landed on something. Oh, alright, whatever. I'm dead.
You finally died. I was looking for you. I was like, where the hell did you go?
Yeah, I fell off the side, then I hit the ground. He did the stomp and then took away the floor. Alright, let me get my butt moving. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do the shield thing here. Who died? No, that was
the new guy.
The other guy. Yeah, there we go.
The new Guardian.
Exactly.
Well, bro, like I said, man, like, go on. Oh no.
There, I got him. All right. Oh wow, he's doing some good work. I'm coming. Oh yeah, that was a good idea. Talking and trying to talk and save each other.
Hold on, guys, we got a little. That's funny.
All right, it's okay. Well, I'm alive. I'm alive. Hopefully they can see our terrible gameplay.
Let's think about this, bro. Let's think about this. Since we had a little question, an open question that I feel hasn't been closed. If you think, like you said, I want them to focus more on the storyline, or like an actual awesome story, and
from the story comes action. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
From the story is key. Is truly the action of the game. Because if you don't have the action of the game, it becomes almost useless, right? And that's the biggest problem. You start looking around, you go, wait a minute, I'm doing the same thing because why? The objective hasn't changed. And if the objectives don't change, and you don't have different objectives, then what's the point? Right. Here we go. We finally got him to flip over. So I don't want to see the same boss 30, 40 times. Okay? We should move on to other bosses, other problems, more challenges. And if you're not moving on, then what are we really doing? We're doing the same old crap. And if you're doing the same old crap, that's the problem. That's where the problem lies.
Yeah.
And
but like I said, people right now are so. People either, I don't know, bro. You know, we're talking about this whole end of Destiny, or maybe not. I'm hoping not. But you're telling me it might. You're telling me there's a lot of evidence as far as how many people they've already lost. What? You said 200 million?
No.
How many people?
2 million of the 3. They were carrying 3 at open at 3.5, 3.2, and now they're down to under 1 million. I mean, under a million. No, they're at 1 million, and they've lost. They're saying this week they lost another 400,000 in each day. Like I told you, man, that's what happened to Call of Duty, and that's what's happening here. When you start looking at it, and people say, "Wait a minute, it can't be that bad." Oh hell, that's the problem. It is that bad. Right. You know? And wow. Here we go. There we go. Now I can do it. When you start looking at that and you say, how are we still dealing with that at this stage? Well, we're still dealing with it because they never addressed the problem. I don't know why they didn't address the problem. I can't claim to know why they didn't address the problem. You know, it just doesn't seem like now they're talking about it, and I'm seeing the disparity that they're doing. I mean, now the developers have taken to Twitter and Facebook, talking about, well, we're taking all ideas. Let's talk to my players. Oh no, you don't know. You should already be terminated. You should have been terminated because you allowed it to get to this point. You put out a very poorly devised structure, and your strategy was incompetent. Look, man, you see this. The same Vex, the same characters. I'm just going to say it. The same characters in play. So that means, as far as bit mapping and structuring of only did they change the costume a bit? Yeah, but it's the same stuff. So if I told you to build a house just like that one, and here's your materials, and since it's the same house that you previously built, I expect it to be up and running in 6 months because you had a year to build that one, but this one only has the same, everything's the same, just screw it together, nail it together, make sure the plumbing is right, get the electrical done, and get it out. You would be able to do that process significantly faster because it's exactly the same and it's very easy to do.
I completely agree with you.
So here's the thing. Here we put in a storyline that they didn't have the last time. Okay, that was okay. That was pretty good. I don't have a problem with it. Some people hate the fact that he immediately got his powers back. They think that the Titan, the warrior shouldn't have got his powers back so bad. He should have went through an entirely different process to get his powers back. That's an opinion, and it doesn't kill the storyline. It was a good storyline, very good. But they left the storyline and threw you right back into the bowl of crap too fast. They didn't keep anything new enough. They did not keep anything new enough to say, before they slowly led you back down the path to the same redundancy, nothing new happened. The weapons, it wasn't new. It was the same stuff.
I see your point. Like, if you have a house and they tell you, here's the materials to make that house,
it's a cookie cut.
It's like, build it the exact same way. Okay, I will say that, okay, like, I know I'm the defender of Destiny and all, and I gotta throw that out there because I'm pretty sure people are gonna know that, hey, you know, there's a one guy trying to give them, and I'm gonna say that because, bro, I feel that Bungie, they did a good, I don't want to say a fucking awesome job, but I say they at least did a good job at introducing new areas. But I mean, you're gonna build a house, okay? Like you said, build me a house. You know, you have your locations, build me the same house. Okay, you have the mechanics. Why are you gonna fucking build You know, you have a one-floor house. It's very simple. Why are you gonna make it a 3-story house and complicate it more than it has to be? You're gonna give yourself more work. You know, a lot of people are saying that, hey, why do they add more shit to complicate things? Why don't they just fix what they had before and give us a good place to start? You know what I mean?
That's a very good statement, because to do that is to allow. I mean, they could have brought at least 3 new bad guys into the game. They could have made new locations. They could have done so much. I mean, storyline, but can we get down to it and just say, when you see the same bad guy and nothing new and epic, your mentality is going to immediately fall right back to the same process. Oh, same shit. Okay, I'm fighting the same enemy except for dogs. I got new dogs and little wolfmen, little wolf bunnies assassinating us, right?
Yep.
So that's my problem right there. Oh wow, I'm gonna be shot by
Nightfall,
everybody.
bro. Nightfall. We're doing the Nightfall.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. I'm in the game. I just gotta remember, we gotta shoot people now.
And talk at the same time.
Out of here. Yep. And die. Ha! Congratulations. All right, but when you look at it and you say, where could it have gone? Where are the failings? I think the list just gets too big. Crucible is absolutely massive fail. There is no ifs, ands, or buts there.
Yeah, dude, I hate the whole fact that everybody's using Mida or same stupid weapon.
God,
like, come on.
Well, that's the first weapon everybody gets. It's the Mida. Right?
Exactly.
So
it's like Destiny wanted to screw themselves. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna give everybody Mida, and we're gonna have a horrible Crucible system.
Yeah, everybody's gonna use Call of Duty tactics in the Crucible.
Thought that was a good idea. Like, damn.
I don't know. 4v4 in a basic little fishbowl. Who knew? This is the most times I've died in this Crucible in this thing ever. I've never died this many times, but
hey, bro, I'll tell you what. We're gonna be able to have a chit chat and play the game at the same time from now on.
Yeah, I'm learning something new,
dude. Almost died. Nice, bro. Nice.
It's all right, man. I totally agree with you. Oh, somebody like came out of nowhere.
I mean, I don't know. I was kind of happy to see my favorite weapon out back, but then I kind of dislike it because I mean they could have given us a better scout rifle, like I don't know. Maybe make it similar and call it Mida Junior. You know, like
I don't know. I don't get.
Like I said, dude, it's like what you said, dude. You have a house, build it the same way. Why the fuck are you gonna? Why are you? It's like that's a perfect example of them doing the exact same house, but I mean, you had more time to come up with better weapons. I mean, change the damn name, change the look, maybe. Call it Mida Junior or I don't know, something like that.
Dying for the 3rd time. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, the weapon variables were just horrible. Okay, what did we have again? Kinetics, slow, fast, no damage, right? Fast weapon, low damage, can't kill a soul. Heavy weapon, slow. It does a lot of killing, but low ammo. Even though you got to kill 100,000 things. Oh, that thing is up there doing the thing, huh?
Got it.
Another dog eating me up.
I turn around and the dog's chewing your leg.
I don't mind that. Oh wow, now I gotta get him.
That's funny, bro.
I get shields on. All right, that was a sweet kill. Good job. But for me, I have no. Oh, somebody knocked the crap out of me. What's that? Oh, one of the little bunny men got me. What? I'm not gonna call him a bunny man. He's like a little wolf man.
You see that grenade, dude? They like practically like shot it in mid-air and detonated it. What the hell? I don't think Bungie's happy with us right now.
I'm gonna tell you. Let's without being mega critical, okay? Because I don't think we have to be mega critical. what Destiny could have done and what Destiny did. It's to me a sign of effort, a sign of arrogance that, oh, we're all living well, doing great. And I don't care about economics. I'm not talking about just because whatever. I'm not getting into that. But the arrogance to, wow, what did you just shoot him with?
Oh, Curtis call?
Oh, he got you there, guy. Come on. Wake him up. Oh, yeah. I had to wait so many seconds.
Don't forget, Bungie did give you a shield, bro. Oh, no.
Yeah, I was just shooting. I heard the sound like woo, woo, woo.
Okay,
anyway,
so
our third guy is just sitting in a corner someplace, I think.
So we're talking.
Anyway.
So we already talked about what Bungie didn't do, what they could have done, how much time they had. They said basically you have the the fundamentals of making an awesome game, but choosing not to do it. I mean, you can't get excused for that. Mida and the old weapons coming back. You could have. I mean, we don't want to see this. I don't know about people. Maybe I'm wrong. But we don't. I don't want to see the same stuff. I don't want to see the same stuff.
That's just it, though. You promised people this incredible gala of greatness, and it all turned to crap. You know. That's my problem. I think that's really my problem, man. That you said, I mean, one YouTube guy went in and he caught all their quotes, man. It was brutal. He caught, oh, it's gonna be more cinematics. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be excellent loot and fun and this, that, and boy, by the time he quoted each one of them on video, and he said, "Here we go. I got nothing. Oh, let's go get the same thing 6 times. Oh, let's do the same raid. Let's do the same." I mean, they haven't changed the raid, man.
Okay.
The night raid is in my opinion, is nothing.
I'm gonna defend them as far as getting the same item 6 times. That is to be expected. I mean, Destiny 1 did it,
No,
I
it
think,
isn't.
and I mean, okay, but okay, this is where
Destiny 1
this
did that?
this
When
is
it first came out?
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, they gave you the first few items. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Destiny 2 does have potential. Maybe we're underestimating it. But I will say this. I don't mind getting the same item out of a strike over and over and over, only because maybe I like the way the other one looks. Maybe I like, you know,
Okay.
like, I mean, come on, like, seriously, Bungie, you can customize a scout rifle and just maybe take this part off, take that part off, make it more bony, make it whatever. You know, you have all these classes. You could have implied a scout rifle with maybe a Fallen look. You could have implied a scout rifle with a Vex look. It doesn't need to be in a raid. It could have been in a strike. Surprises with the raid stuff later, you know, do it now, you know. But what I don't like, and what I mean that they it's okay, but they killed it when they added those NCPs, those characters in the basically, like we were talking about. You go to Chuck E. Cheese, you get all these tickets, and you come back and you're like, I want that toy because that kid has it. That doesn't work. Like, it just, no.
Did you just pull a run through on me, or are you dead?
Oh, I'm way out here, bro. I do the little thing. I go under the ship. I go under the tunnel. Come around to the left, and I jump up, and then go back on the ramp into the ship. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he pulled a run through. I hate you guys. Now I gotta kill everybody. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Which I kind of enjoy doing. I ain't gonna lie. I died. Damn.
Oh no!
I was
Don't
talking instead of moving.
Don't give Bungie that pleasure right there, bro. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, see, he likes enjoying it twice. No, that's not what we're doing here.
No. Come on, this is good fun. But let's, instead of I'm as much as I like Destiny, it as much as I'm pissed off with how they did this. Okay. As much, I mean, say it again. As much as I like Destiny, is as much as I'm so pissed off with how they addressed this whole thing. What they could have done, what they should have done. That's all easy to say, but oh man, you killed him just as I got back here to kill him. Good lord. There's no reason to kill everybody else unless you want to.
Yeah, no, let's go. We're gonna be late. We're late to the party, bro.
I just need the extra stuff. Let me get. I need the ammo. Oh man, they were all back there. See, this is what happens when you do the run through and you don't kill everybody. When you go to get something, they're all still standing there. Oh wow, I'm such a screw up.
No.
Warlocks. I hate you guys.
I'm not a warlock, I'm a hunter.
Oh, my bad.
But yeah, I kind of miss my warlock. Now you're really making me miss my warlock. Get away.
I hate that he can do that. Did you? Oh yeah, little bunny man's up there.
Alright, bro, let's go, bro. We got 9 minutes to clear up the tanks and kill the boss.
Oh, we're on time. This is the timer. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't realize we did that. You know, when they did an update, you know, the prestige little halo thing you get around your head? Mine went away after they did an update. And I see everybody walk around with it. I'm like, see, that's screwed up. You almost want to be like, give me that back.
But that's something that I like about it. You know, exactly. Like, it's basically Bungie's telling you, if you want it back, you have to do it again. And I don't mind that because it gives us something extra to do. Oh, come on.
I rolled in. They all shot me at one time.
I will say they did do that.
That happened, but
well, I will say heads up. We will have a discussion number 2 later on, but I will say this: I'm probably gonna have to go eat soon enough. But yeah, like okay, so I don't know, man. I feel like we have so many good topics, but we don't pick them back up. Okay, so going back to the way you were saying that they look very similar, like. I feel like the Fallen, like, what do you think about the Fallen, bro? I really want to talk about the Fallen because I feel like why are they wearing purple? Like, is it the Queen's color, or what is it, like?
I think that's a failed attempt to make them look new, man. I really do. But I really think that's all it is.
I will say this, though.
It's a failed attempt to make them look new, but it's the same thing.
I will say this, though.
Everywhere. Go ahead.
Did you not well Mycos, I don't know, I think everybody close should have said the same thing, but Mycos said that something about that they used to be an alliance with those Fallen that ran that banner. What do you think he's referring by that? He says that we used
to man.
He said something, we used to run with the Fallen that they used to carry this banner, but then why are they attacking us? Doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Every time I try to make anything, because they keep failing to carry over storylines, just like when they brought in Iron Banner again. Well, hello. Wait a minute. Shouldn't that have carried the storyline over?
That takes between
oh wow! I forgot the thing hasn't even come down yet.
I think you should blow up the tank.
Oh boy.
He's a master technician.
Good Lord, man. I'm gonna try to speed this up a little bit. There's no way I'm living on this. I'm just gonna sock them. There's no way I live. I didn't realize that was going down. Anyway. Alright, look. When they don't carry over Iron Banner, that was the last one in the game, the last thing that they added to Destiny 1 was Iron Banner. Okay? How the heck do you not carry over the storyline and he doesn't remember that each of these players already, especially people who did it already, that should be easy carryover. Oh, they're over here.
Explain, bro, explain.
They totally forgot that part. And that, man, I don't know whether they forgot it or it's lazy. At this stage, I don't know.
I feel like
because it just doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean they forgot?
Okay, if I'm gonna put Iron Banner in, okay, then surely I should have. Oh wow! Good job.
Thank you.
Let me help you out here. There you go. Oh, we got the dogs coming out. What you call it back? Yeah, they are. I shouldn't have used 2 shots.
You're gonna help me with an experiment I'm gonna find out later, and For you guys that are trying to do Prestige this week, I will say this. We're about to run a little experiment. Basically, whenever the boss is standing on the pillars on the outside, throw a grenade under his feet and see if it does kind of damage to him. I know we had a discussion with the Hunters, or what are you, Titan right now?
Yeah, I'm always
Yeah,
Titan.
people are saying that the Titan grenades don't work. The pulse ones don't do damage to them, but I want to see if it's just the Prestige mode, or is it just a grenade, that specific grenade? Because I know my Hunter can do it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's really. I'm sorry, man. I can't. The redundancy. Oh, hello, sir.
Don't let him escape.
I think what they could have had in this is already lost. And when you lose that, I mean, you lose a lot. It's like player trust, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What people thought this game was going to be, and what this game ended up being, and that's big. Oh, my grenades come back so quick in here. You always tell me that, and I always forget.
Alright, sorry guys, I did have a call, so I will apologize for that.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
So,
But
go on,
go
bro.
ahead.
I'm listening to you.
The things that I'm seeing in this, most of all, to me, where the stuff they left out is just harming the game, man. It's harming the experience. And that part is the worst of all, because you can't get player trust back, man. You can try, it isn't coming back. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're in big trouble. Big trouble. And when I tell you, people who gave up that much money for this game in some of the pre-launch stuff, man, dude.
Okay, so getting straight to the point, bro, I will say this. Do you feel the game died because people were able to reach the highlight quick? Because there's still people out there struggling right now.
No, there aren't anybody. So only the people who just have hand-eye coordination problems. Those are the only people struggling.
Okay,
People
well,
who play Minecraft all the time and stuff like that, who don't know how to play a game.
I will say this, bro. What's my gamer tag again? All right, guys. So if y'all want or have or need help, add R3CONGP, and I will try to play with you guys and see what we can do, because I am currently still trying to help people out.
You're always helping people, man. It's unreal. Always helping. You're like the.
But you're coming with me, bro. You know, you're gonna help me with them too.
Yeah.
you're like,
hopefully somebody's laugh. If somebody's laugh, I hope somebody's laugh on these servers, man.
No, bro, but like, you know, it's a real talk though. Like, you think people it's because people are finishing the game too fast, or I honestly
they only
blame.
made it go to level 20. They only made it go to level 20, bro.
You know, bro, I do
Are
wonder.
we clear? They man. I mean, yet another mistake. Oh, yet another mistake. Man. Nice. That was good. That was a good idea with that. When you only make something go to level 20, and then you start the whole light level crap again. Look, man, infinite levels. First of all, there should be no level. If me and you get to a level 752, that's where we should be at. Okay, that's a sign of how good we're, how well we're into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, to say it in this way,
I'm listening, bro.
Diablo 3, there isn't a level on there. There's just, you just keep going up, period. There isn't no limit, you just keep going up. And if you keep going up, there we go, we're driving it back now. Just getting in. If the level is so much bigger than us, and people keep forgetting it, oh, he got me good. Especially to go that way. We're gonna totally run. Is he the boss we have to kill?
Mm-hmm.
But we ran out of time. Okay. Anyway, I was, whatever.
The talk is good, bro.
Okay, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. If there weren't, if this didn't cap at 20, and they just let it go to 100, people would still be playing. You understand that? Because there's a goal.
I see what you're
Human
saying.
beings have a natural psychology to attempt to accomplish goals. Where there's no goal, where there's nothing, 20 and a light level, people were done with 20 and 300 2 months ago. You were done with 20 and 300 2 months ago. So that's how pathetic the position is.
Okay,
now, then you.
Okay, so
Go ahead,
let me see. Let me see if I understand you correctly. You're saying that the level cap, if it would have been higher, it would have given more people the time to play. Maybe submissions, subquests such as Mida, and other subquests in certain like maps like Earth, Nexus,
Right.
IO, and what other Titan. Okay, so yeah, I will agree with you on that one. But I still don't like the NCPs and the planets, man, because that is retarded. Like, you get the same weapons
I'm sorry,
really
NPCs,
fast. I think,
they're
bro, the
meaningless.
only
They're
thing.
innocuous.
The only thing that saved them, and I mean, I will say this, people didn't like the whole idea of the shaders being different. But the only thing saving them at this
that's
point
true.
is the freaking shaders, bro. Because if the shaders are different, the weapon looks different. Oh, I got a different weapon. No, it's not. It's still the same one, but it looks different. And it saves
Okay.
them. It helps them. But, yeah, people didn't
That
like
is not
the
what-
idea in the beginning. You know what I mean?
Have you ever heard the one, a day late and a dollar short?
No.
Ever heard that old saying? Well,
Nope.
this whole situation, our discussion, and everything that they're trying to do, finally joining the Twitter and Facebook to listen to the players, it's too late. They blew it already. They lost. Game over. You can't. You should have never entered this thing saying only 20 levels and 300 light. That was a fail, and they lost. They should have never put together a stupid crucible for 4 players each. That was a loss. That's a fail. They should have never said, "Oh, hey, could somebody email me the schematics for the Hive and let me just get that and send them over. I just need to re-put these guys right back into the game again. Can I get that?"
Okay, look, let's just.
They blew
Okay, you're saying they completely blew it. So I want to talk about how they couldn't have, or how did they would have prevented that. So guys, for Destiny 3, can you guys please add something like maybe this? Okay, one, the
Destiny
shader.
3? No, they still
no.
haven't even dropped the first DLC yet. They
Okay.
got us. They
Okay.
still
Well,
supposed
you know
to be
what?
doing that.
Then they need to do it on the next DLC. I mean, I'm talking like, is it really that hard? Okay. Weapons. You have a scout rifle. Maybe somebody likes the Fallen. Maybe they like the Vex.
There
Maybe
you
like
go.
I like the Hive. I'm obsessed with the Hive and the whole Taken, and I want to understand them. So Book of Swords really did it for me. That's why I told you, hey, check this out. And you told me it's not really implied into the game. I'm like, well, it kind of is, because you have to kind of gather the details. Like, hey, what are the Hive? Where are they coming from? I had no
Alright,
damn idea
you're
that there
still
was a
thinking
worm.
Okay, if you've read Tom Sawyer, and then I do an offshoot subject matter animation about the slave who meets a young man, and come to find out, because you read Tom Sawyer, you know that story that I'm putting together is actually the story of Tom Sawyer from the slave's perspective, right?
Okay, Bungie
Okay,
is not
you
liking
would
us
know.
I am in the tower
Bungie is-
by myself. They took away the
Oh my
NCPs. They took everything away from us. This is freaking me out. Like, y'all want to talk
Wait a minute,
smack?
there's nobody here.
I'm telling you, dude. They just took every NCP away. Okay, guys, it's not okay. We are thankful for the things y'all did give us. Okay, I'm starting to see a few people here. What's going on here?
There is nobody here, bro.
Oh snap! Here they go. Oh, it's just because I said that, right? It's just because I specifically
No.
said that they gave everybody back. Oh my god. Okay. All right. But
Now,
look,
right now, I am tripping, dude. I'm
Just-
I don't do any drugs at all. I am tripping.
that's funny, bro. Okay, look, I will say this though, like,
Has that been
dude,
happening lately in this?
No, it just happened right now. That's the weird part. I'm telling you, man. They're
That is weird.
listening.
Oh my God,
They're
that's-
listening, and dude. Okay, so we will give them that, guys. They are listening, and like I said, some of us players, okay, Ikora, she's obsessed with IO, obviously. She acts like, I don't know, some kind of speaker. Maybe she'll be the next speaker. But she's obsessed with IO. Okay, she's obsessed with the Traveler. So obviously, I think she might be a next speaker. Now, I haven't really seen it. I know Kay likes to hide stuff all over the place and whatever. Not too much to say about Zavala, but I know that as a player, like I was saying, I have a thing for the Hive. So when you go to Titan and you look at the Hive armor or the Titan armor, it looks kind of cool, but it looks kind of whack at the same time because it looks like an astronaut. I'm like, maybe make it look Hive-ish, you know, kind of like raid armor, for example. You know, when you go fight Kuro, you get like armor that looks kind of shelly. Like, why couldn't they do that? Like, you're asking to dissatisfy your players because you are not thinking like a player. Bottom line.
I think you cleared it up already because that's the arrogance of the developer. I mean, I don't know what they were doing, how many days off they had in a week. I have no idea. I'm not going to get into that, but they did an absolute lazy job. It just looks like it. I mean, it's the same player, same thing. Okay, yeah, they changed a couple of bits of armor, and they said instead of you just changing colors with the thing, we're going to make you change the whole thing with the shaders. Gotcha. Look, the Kane's and his treasure hunt. I don't know if you've done them. I've done multiple of them just to see what might be out there. While I was chasing Sweet Business, it's garbage. You get nothing. You get the pieces of some glimmer and some crap, and
that reminds me, bro.
Nothing.
That reminds me, that armor that Zerg is selling right now, it's a very good match with the Sweet Business. You should definitely combo them up and check it out.
Welcome to Eververse.
Yeah, let me see. There's armor down there that goes with Sweet Business, huh?
Hey, look.
No, I don't see it. I see leg armor. Leg of a.
You want to know what's funny, bro? I just said that I like the Hive and all, and I just got the Taken effect.
Good for you.
Like, really, Bungie, really.
Well, they're having fun with you, obviously. But I'm gonna say this, man. It's it's looking real sparse in here, man. I'm not gonna kid you. I've watched this very closely, and usually there's 6 or 7 people at the mail where the mail is, 3 or 4 people at the Eververse, which paying for your thing, and obviously it's garbage. It usually is like 10 people over at the storage area, and a bunch of people over at the gunsmith over here. There's only 2 people there, and there's always somebody over here by what's his name, Lord Shax. There's nobody over here. Well, there's one guy standing here. It's starting to look like what it is, man. People are saying thank you, but no thank you.
Or maybe that's what I was telling you, bro. Do you think people are just done with like everything? I mean, like, but then I do. Okay,
you gave
so
them nothing. Look. You gave them 20 levels of nothing. 20 levels of nothing and endless redundancy. What would you do? All right, there's 1,000 other games for you to play, from sports games to everything. And, you know, people are kind of ADD, so we could give that excuse. But, no, you can't, because Destiny 1 kept its players through, let's say, 70% of its development process. And then once it kind of, you know, it couldn't really justify keeping it going anymore, and then it finally started to have this fall off, but that was after a year later, which makes sense. Battlefield 4 had for about 2 years, they had everything together, and then it's naturally going to die off because new stuff comes out. What's happening now is a sign of when they make a massive error in their tactics and judgment.
Okay,
storyline.
I will say this, bro. I think they need to hurry that fucking triangle ship in here to save the fucking game, because at this point, we need an introduction of a new enemy, because this is...
Well, they said they had to postpone the new DLC because I know they went in and they probably arrogantly thought they could just do whatever they wanted. And now, because it's gone so bad that they like, oh crap, we got to go in here and pull this out. We got to add this. We got to make these changes. We got to change that, which shows that somebody was actually going to probably put out maybe 1 or 2, probably one thing new, maybe, and it was going to be the death. That would have been the final nail in the coffin. They have the opportunity to resurrect this, possibly. No, it's not just going to be because it's a new DLC, because so many people bought the ability to get all of the DLCs. Because I did, you know, I bought that add-on so that I won't have to pay for the new DLCs. All right. With that being said, we already know the changes that they have to do. New weapons, no repetitive weapon pulls, pulling out the same handgun 30 times. They got to change that, man. That's the end of them. All right, they got to do new weapons, and stop the repetitiveness of the weapon pull. I don't know if they're going to allow people like we talked about. You like scout rifles, you should be able to go after and get scout rifles. If you like auto rifles, you should be able to get auto rifles. This whole crap of giving you anything, that's crazy, man. I mean, like, give me a blindfold and a donkey's tail and spin me around 3 times and wherever that's crap, man. If a person wants to be auto rifled up, then let them be auto rifle. If they want to be single shot and sniper boy, let them be that. You got to be able to develop your player how you like to play. All right, and that's something they have to do. You don't want to do that, then you need to tell people. I mean, this silent surprise thing is really old, and they have to increase the amount of activities, not within the same bowl. God, they have to add more places to go. It has to be 5, 6, 10 planets to go to. It has to be 15, 20 planets to go to, so that when you go there, you're not you're doing so many different things that it's the best of it. Remember I told you I came to Destiny 1 late, and I told you, if I would have came early, there's no way they would have kept me. But by coming in late, and I came in at Rise of Iron, and then I bought all the stuff prior to that, played the entire storyline all the way through. Boy, that was great. And I said, man, imagine if I had to wait for each of these DLCs to come out. I might not have followed along. Well, now I'm here to follow along, and how treacherous they have fallen. Oh my gosh, man, come on, dude.
Hey, bro, can you come with Cade's hangar real quick?
Okay.
And what's I gonna tell you, bro? Yeah, dude, like I feel like they could have done a lot more, but I will say I'm disappointed with them, like everybody else is. But guys, there's still a lot of people out there that need help, and I will keep saying that because
I went the wrong way.
Because I mean, like you know, if I guarantee you, if we help the population that hasn't gotten there, I think you'll be losing a lot more people that are active and stuff, and then that will eventually lead to hurry the hell up. You mean it's the people that can't get stuff done that keeps the game. But I feel like if everybody would have gotten done, they would have been a number that would have just gone away. Like I'm saying, are people completing this too fast, or what?
Well, it's only one raid, first of all. Okay, we only got one. Oh, which way am I going now? I got lost. There we go. No, I have to go down here and turn. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's only one raid, and that's immediately where people are like, whatever. Like, I don't know, man. Where are you at? Oh, you're
I am hiding from you, bro. Do you see me?
I see the...
Come back a little bit. Come back up the stairs where you came from. You'll see me.
I totally didn't see you.
I
came back up the stairs. Oh, wow. How'd you get up there? Oh, there's stairs. Hello.
No, there's no stairs up here. You had to come in through a hidden area. It's kind of weird.
That's amazing.
There's a journal up here, though. You might want to read it. Wait, this way.
How do you get up there?
I'll show you.
I'm not a warlock, so I can't do the triple jump thing.
I'm a hunter. Come back here, bro.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. I'm right here. No, I don't got it.
Come here, bro.
How the heck am I gonna get up there?
My brother showed me this, by the way.
I'm following. Your brother.
Alright, guys, I'm marking the deadline for less than 5 minutes, 3 minutes. So I'm gonna show you how to get up there, and then I am gone. And the discussion part 1 is over, and we will have another discussion later.
If the people are here, I'm following you. I'm right behind you. That's it. Right now, this is the place what are you doing? Like slow pose. You should see from from my perspective. It looks like you're walking in slow motion.
I think one of us lagged out.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I see you.
You're
I see
walking.
you.
You're moving slow as hell.
And I'm looking at you running into the corner of the wall.
I am not moving at all in the corner. I'm looking at you standing still.
I think it's Bungie getting upset again.
Your character's catching hell right now.
Alright, but well,
Maybe
let's...
they're like,
I'm gonna...
I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say.
I'm just gonna wave it off, guys, and I'm gonna end the broadcast here. So join us on the next one with questions and whatnot. Comment down below and see what happens. No questions yet, but we will get some comments, and that's what we will talk about.
Hey, that's cool. You did your part, man. You did your part.